Hi guys, I just wanted to make a quick video for you because some of you have talked about container play and a lot of you are working on language and things like that. So a lot of times you'll hear Brittany and I talk about and give you information on in and out play or repetitive play that's kind of that can be comforting for kids. Anything repetitive is a lot of times comforting for kids. But in and out play in and of itself is also fun for kids. So I made a couple of things just from random things I have around my house. I know you have these around your house too. So the first one is a bucket. So it's an ice cream bucket, just plain old ice cream bucket. And I cut a slit using a knife and a scissor through the top. And inside this, I found super random cards that I had around my house. So I have these big giant flashcards that I found around my house. Sometimes cards and pictures are interesting for kids, sometimes they're not. I found this memory game and I just took out a couple of the pictures from the memory game. Same thing with the flashcards. I didn't use the whole deck. I just took out a few. So I took just a couple simple ones from the memory game. There's Elsa and Sven and a couple others. I found another little game I had, and it had these little tiny cards in it. So there's flower, duck. So really just working on basic vocabulary. I also found, this goes to a card game that I had, and it just has different objects on the cards too. It also has letters. Not super concerned with kids learning letters at this age, of course. We're more focused on expressive language and vocabulary and understanding and things like that. So a whole bunch here. So, oh, and can't forget my Toy Story cards. So kind of fun. This was a deck of cards. So what do you do with all these cards? So kids that are like 2 and 3, they're too young to play games yet, but that doesn't mean you can't use the game pieces for something. So I like to use the pieces and then just a container. So you don't have to use all of them like I did and put them in the bucket, but you could choose a few, let's say like 6 to 10, depending on your child's attention level. If they only have attention for like 6, let's use 6. So I'm just gonna pull a couple random ones from here. So we kind of have the top on it. What is it? What's in here? Let's open it. They can open it or you can open it. Pop. There's that sound effect. Stick your hand in there. What's in there? What do you find? And then have them pull out the cards. Oh, you found an orange. Orange. Oh. Whatever your child's goals are, whatever they're working on. This is obviously pictures, so language is obvious. This is kind of a top language activity. Have them pull them out one at a time, label them, etc., whatever. And then put the top back on. Oh, let's put them in. Can you put them in? And then they'll have to figure out with their tiny hands how to put the cards in. This card is large, so it won't go in this way because it'll stick out. Oh no, it's sticking out. So what a great opportunity to like ask for help or a cognitive skill. I need to fix it. So let's try putting it in this way. Oh, there it went. So if they put it in the long way, then it goes in. You found the little giraffe. Okay, so that's just an ice cream bucket full of cards with a slot in top. Just random cards I found from games around my house. Other things I found. So this was who knows what kind of container, but it's got it's kind of colors and shapes. I found some bears that went to something, and some shapes that went to something, And they could practice, you know, that wrist rotation of taking this off. If that's too hard for them, they can pop the top, put things in. You could hold the pieces and model in for them. You could have them make choices, like, what do you want to put in, the red one or the purple one? What do you want to put in, the bear or the star? So different things like that they can kind of put in the top, and they can close it shut. So another fun container that this took me, you know, took me longer to wash it than it was to actually put it together. So a couple other just simple things. So don't know what to do with those colors. Are they all over your house? Containers can be fun for kids because they also have really fun openings. So this can open this way. You can try and shake them out. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. Or you can have your kiddo just pop the top, you know, and there's the coloring stuff. And then they can practice putting it in through opening in the corner. Oh, we're all done. Let's clean up. Clean up, clean up. And they can put it in there that way. Kids love containers like this because they're kind of fun. They're novel, meaning they're just new and different. And it's also something they don't typically get to play with. So you typically don't give your child, you know, a container full of feta. But when they see it, they think it's kind of fun. Like, ooh, what's that? Oh, and you can talk about the picture on the container because this is printed on the container. Take that label off. Other containers you might have around your house. So empty Kleenex box. You know, this could easily be something that's part of a Kleenex box. You can also combine objects. You know, different objects from around your house, different pictures from around your house, and, you know, play the mystery box game. Like, what's in there? What can you find? And you can take turns pulling it in and out. Let's see what I find. I found a worm. What are you gonna find? And then, you know, they might put their hand in there. Hopefully they do, and they pull it out. What is it? You found a bear. Okay, so you kind of get the idea. Other fun containers from around my house. This came from takeout. So you could incorporate this into in and out play. You know, maybe this is a bucket of pom-poms and they're like fishing for pom-poms if this is too hard. This also came with our takeout. It's a great big plastic spoon and they could dish out pom-poms. Or any other kind of objects that you could put in there. I found other spice containers like this. This is a nice small container, or the diameter is really small, so with really small hands they can easily work on twisting and turning and opening. Hello! It also makes a really great microphone. Hello! You can go back and forth like that. Let's see what else. Oh, I found this. So this was a baking soda container. It has one top, but also kind of a nice little container to put things in. It actually does fit crayons, so you could keep crayons in there, or any kind of pieces. You know, what we're going for is just some different kind of play, some container play, some back and forth play, labeling. Oh, you found the worm, give me the worm, some understanding. Oh, you found the red bear, give me the red bear, that kind of thing. Shaking. So I didn't have a lot of objects around my house, but you could literally put anything into these containers and have just, your kids will have tons of fun with them because they're just new and different. This would be a great one for pom-poms or pulling ribbons in and out of it. or pipe cleaners, or sorry, not pom-poms, pipe cleaners. Putting pipe cleaners in a note. So that's all I got. All right, take care.